but we're going to talk about everything Modiphius Entertainment, which is a lot anymore. Back in the day, it was just RPGs.
Yeah.
Star Trek's come full circle.
Yeah.
I don't know, you got other stuff.
Thunderbirds, FX.
I'm kind of a mind blank, so where do you want to start?
Well, let's talk about Star Trek. I mean, that was...
That's the big thing. So the playtest has gone well, obviously.
Yeah, and the book's out now.
I saw it.
There was a big pile. It's about half a big pile now.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Day one, so that's going to be pretty crazy.
Hey, it happens. It's Gen Con, people. Deal with it.
Yeah. So it's great. Yeah, it's been really well received. It looks beautiful. Great artwork. There's a whole gorgeous range of stuff like the miniatures and the Borg cube and the other books. And
are you going to do like, I know there's already a game out that does this, but are you going to do like a ship-to-ship battle game for it?
No, because Attack Wing does that really. There's no point in trying to do that. They've already got that covered.
Oh, that's WizKids. So there's another game out too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Task Force.
So we're focusing on the miniature characters. And we've got Rick Steinbeck. So if you're a Star Trek fan, you know Rick was the technical director on the Next Generation series.
Oh, so very nice.
He's helping us do all the floor tiles, like the Enterprise floor tiles, the Klingon ships, the Federation outposts, all that kind of stuff. So it looks really authentic. It's like the right style and design and everything. So he's been amazing helping us pull that together. And so we've got a whole set of tiles coming out.
Attention Gen Con attendees! Join Airfare Games in booth 117 or Lucas Stadium, where they are presenting their ever-popular Mayfair Ribbon Quest program.
It never fails. This guy must stalk me.
And a coupon for 50% off one item.
So, Rick's pulling everything together.
He is, yeah, he's been amazing. He's a lovely guy, and he's just so knowledgeable about Star Trek, of course. And we've got an amazing team who just, they're all super fans. And so stuff's been going through approvals quickly, and now we literally just had the Borg cube signed off, so that's going into production.
So is there any chance you're going to make like a Star Trek skirmish game?
Well, funny you should say that, because we're doing a stripped back version of the rules, the role-playing rules, just to use the miniatures and the floor tiles. So if you want to, let's just say you and me were the only people, the rest of the gaming group didn't turn up, we could be like, I tell you what, you take
Klingons.
You take the Klingons, I'll be Captain Picard and the crew. We're going to try and fight you off. You've got to get to the engine room, and
very nice.
You can have a lot of fun. It's really quick and fast. So.
Okay. So what else is new? Let's see.
So we got Fallout, the miniatures game coming, which is
as in Fallout 4.
As in Fallout.
As in
all Fallout. So it's.
How did I miss this? I get your emails. I don't know how I missed this one.
We try not to spam everyone so much, but it's called Fallout Wasteland Warfare. It's miniature figures. It's a skirmish game, so it's played on a tabletop where you kind of put cool terrain together. You play with anywhere from 3 to 30 figures, but an average of maybe 10 figures. You can play with a few characters. You can play solo. You can play co-op, or you can play traditional versus war game, and it's got a kind of narrative side to it, so you can play straight battles for caps, or you can do the narrative game where you've got like quests and missions, and there's a storyline to the different missions that you're playing. You can build your settlement in the background, so you can upgrade it to give you access to better gear. So if you find a sniper rifle, if you haven't got a weapon workbench, for example, you can't keep it at the end, because you can't keep it working. It just breaks, so you hand it in for money. So if you've got a workbench and a weapon workbench and the right perks, then you can keep it, improve it, and so you can gradually improve your crew, get better gear.
It gives that Fallout scrapping feel and rebuilding feel. That's good. I like that.
Yeah,
that's really good.
So, some of us just want to play a quick hour-long battle for points, and that's it. And you can still do that. It's fine. And the miniatures are beautiful. They're all 32
Is it
mil
here?
scale.
Because I didn't really get to walk around.
Yeah, they're just right on it. So if you have a look, they're running demos there, so you can see. We've done the Red Rocket gas station in a pre-printed car that clips together with little plastic clips by a company called Battle Systems. So we teamed up with them to do a whole set of like Sanctuary Hills houses and stuff, and you can clip them all together and make weird bases. And then we're doing lots of like resin terrain, like Nuka-Cola machines and gun turrets and barricades and all kinds of stuff. So
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'm kind kind of a Mindjammer fan. I haven't got to play it yet, but I love the art in the book. I love the story behind it. So what's next for Mindjammer?
There's a whole lot of stuff coming. There's a bunch of supplements to follow through, and I know Sarah Newton, the writer, she couldn't be here this year, but she's got quite a lot of plans for it. Obviously, they did a traveller edition of Mindjammer. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
as well.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's just.
And you just did what is it? Thunderstrike?
Thunderbirds.
Birds.
Well, that was,
apparently, I need my glasses on because I cannot read those big letters.
Yeah, that was our game with Matt Leacock, the cooperative board game, and then we've had Airfix Battles is the second board game that we did. It's like an introductory war game based on a line of British plastic figures, like toy soldiers. So it's a really fun little war game. And then we've got Kung Fu Panda board game coming next. That's on Kickstarter next month. And then John Carter, role-playing game and board game that's coming out next as well.
So when do you sleep?
I don't know anymore.
You got a lot on your plate now.
Yeah, I don't really stress
so
about stuff. I love doing lots of cool projects.
The last couple of years, you've really expanded.
It's blown up. I mean,
this is huge.
Yeah,
I mean, this was a huge undertaking.
Yeah, I mean, we got that because we had things like Conan and Thunderbirds, so every little project helped you get the next project going.
Oh, so the trick to licensing is get one and grow out of it.
Yeah, and we had
one and do it well.
Yeah, we had Meeting Chronicles did a really good job. Then that got us Thunderbirds, and then we got Conan, and then we got.
I haven't played Conan yet. I want to.
Yeah, that's really good. It's proper brutal swords and sorcery. No pointy ears in sight. So no little people, no elves, nothing like that.
So of all the games you make, which one's your favorite?
Gosh, that's really hard. Well, Acting Cthulhu is my baby because I grew up watching like World War II films and reading Sergeant Rock.
Excuse me, sir. Step forward a step. Thank you.
Yeah, we grew up watching Sergeant Rock and Weird War comics.
Sergeant Rock! Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that in a long time.
That was always like, zombie tanks and, demon monsters and stuff. So I always wanted to put kind of crazy monsters into World War II. So that's always going to be my baby. I love Star Trek. I grew up watching Captain Kirk and Fallout. I'm a huge fan. So I just do stuff I love because you end up working weekends and working nights, and that's the only way to.
Yeah,
you've got to do stuff you love.
That's right. It can't be work because then you won't want to do it.
Yeah.
That's why I do this for like free.
Yeah.
It's Gen Con.
So,
what are you going to do? It's only going to get worse.
Yeah, it's a crazy show. And this is just Thursday.
I know. It's nutty. What else do you want to add?
No, I think that's it. We've got Tales from the Loop out, which is basically Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
You play kids on bikes in the 80s, dealing with monsters and secret government projects.
Kids on bikes.
Yeah, and you've got to do your homework. Your parents don't understand whatever you say. So you can't go, hey mum, dad, there's monsters in the garden. They're like, hey Johnny, okay, well go to bed, make sure you do your homework first. You got to deal with the problems with your parents, and you got to get home on time, but you still got to save the world as well. It's great fun. Beautiful artwork as well. So,
aside from your games, what games do you play outside of here?
I play Zombicide. I play, what else am I playing at the moment? The Dwarves, new game from Pegasus Spiel. It's a really good little co-op.
Oh, are they here?
Fantasy game.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, they're Pegasus Spiel are here. And what else?
So you're primarily like a miniatures tabletop guy?
I grew up playing war games, but then I love hex war games like Ogre. I played a lot of kind of hex war games as a kid.
Ogre is bringing out an app game, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting that for a long time, many years.
I just got an email about that. I thought I'd let you know. It's coming. It's coming. And they're actually going to do another edition.
Oh, are they? Great.
Already, yeah.
That's such a classic. Yeah, that's like I played D&D, and then I found Ogre in a knitting shop in England. With my mum. And I was like 8 years old, and then I figured out the rules over the weekend, and I wasn't good at maths when I was a kid. So I was like trying to figure out ratio combat and all that.
I'm not going to like Ogre. Math is not my subject.
I mean, it's easy now, but it's...
okay. Yeah. If it's easy, 8 years old, that's a little different. Yeah, and they don't teach us the same way as they did back then.
No.
I mean, well, have you ever seen Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Oh, no.
Well, we're watching that show on Hulu, and my wife's like, she's like, oh, I'm like, honey, that's not a question I had in 5th grade. An astronomy 3rd grade question. Yeah. I'm like, we didn't even touch astronomy until 8th grade.
Wow, yeah.
You know,
we didn't do it at all, I don't think. It's very crazy, yeah.
Yeah, no, so now they're teaching it in 5th grade. I'm like, oh, no wonder they're not smarter than 5th graders. We didn't learn this stuff.
I know, yeah, exactly.
I knew it because I played role-playing games.
Yeah. Or if you're interested in sci-fi, you learn about space and
that's right,
and stars and everything. A lot of people don't. It's amazing.
Role-playing games teach kids. You don't realize it, but they teach kids.
I remember a girlfriend of mine. We were looking at the stars in a music festival. I was like, "Isn't that amazing? Every one of those little points of light is the sun with planets." And she was like, "What?" I was like, "You know, like the sun, planets." I thought that was like the sun shining through holes in the sky. I was like, "What? What do you teach? What do they teach you?" So it's amazing, yeah. And she was really intelligent, you know. So it's but it's scary what they don't teach you in school sometimes.
Yes,
it is. Just common sense stuff. So, but you know, they should be teaching people how to read the news. Kids how to balance, you know, like I read the news from like 3 or 4 different places.
What's
just to
the
get
news?
a balance.
I don't read news.
Fake news.
Well, I don't have cable or anything, so I don't even have news channels.
Oh, yeah.
If it's not on the radio, I really don't hear about it.
When it's,
You're fine. You can cut through.
It's like watching a reality show. I can't speak. It's like watching a reality TV show now, the news. So
yeah, I guess I'm not missing out.
No, you're not. No, you're not. So great.
But, all right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.